From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Green Lamb, Apollo 24/7 and Poco Mobiles.
Viewers, welcome back. The hijab controversy has just ended officially. But there's an attempt to keep the communal fire burning, keep the communal card alive. In Karnataka now, it's a new debate over Tipu Sultan chapters in textbooks. Whether they should remain, whether the chapters are glorifying Tipu Sultan, or whether they should be toned down. Let's debate.
The hijab controversy has ended, and the opposition wants to keep the communal cauldron alive in Karnataka.
What is this government is doing? Every day on the street, every day we're taking one issues to enrage one community. This will not going to be a good move. In future days, ultimately, bloodshed will going to be occur in this state.
The Congress party, which calls communal politics nuclear to BJP, says the second issue is being engineered.
If they claim that it is their victory, it seems that they are mentally off on this issue.
The Bajrang Dal claims there is an aarti or a prayer in Tipu Sultan's name in one of South India's biggest temple, the Kollur Mukambika temple.
Kluri, Matanda, Hindu Virodi, Kannada Virodi, ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಹಿಂದೂಗಳನ್ನು ಸಾಮೂಹಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ನೂರಾರು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಧ್ವಂಸ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸುಲ್ತಾನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ರಾತ್ರಿ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಸಲಾಂ ಎಂಬ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇವಿಗೆ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ.
The state government on cue has said they are studying the matter.
आज तक उसका कोई भी इशू नहीं था, तो अभी वो राइज हुआ है, तो बीएचपी के हमारे भाइयों ने वो रोकने के लिए कहा है. तो टेंपल में देखा तो वैसा कुछ नहीं है, वो भी बोलते हैं. मगर इसका क्या है, हमारे डिपार्टमेंट से मैं रिपोर्ट लाने के लिए अभी बताया हूँ. तो आज नहीं तो कल हमको वो रिपोर्ट मिल जाएगा. वो रिपोर्ट देख के हम बता सकते हैं कि ये क्या है और इसका इतिहास क्या है.
The temple trustees, though, are denying any such controversy.
ನಾನೆಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕೊಲ್ಲೂರು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಲಾಂ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿಗಳು ನಡೀತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸಲಾಂ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಿಖಿತ ದಾಖಲೆಗಳು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರದೋಷ ಕಾಲದ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿ. ಸಂಜೆಯ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿಗೆ ಸಲಾಂ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದು ವಾಡಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇದೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಲಿಖಿತವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಪ್ರದೋಷಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ.
The SDPI, which played a key role in the hijab issue, is fanning the flames again.
ಶತಮಾನಗಳಿಂದ ನಡೀತಾ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೊಲ್ಲೂರು ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಲಾಂ ಮಂಗಳಾರತಿ ಒಂದು ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಏನಿದೆ, ಟಿಪ್ಪು ಸುಲ್ತಾನರ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದಂಥದ್ದು ಅದನ್ನು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ.
From temples to books, both the government and opposition claim there is an attempt to saffronize education.
So far we have not thought of it. If Congress people wants that to be removed, definitely we think of it. We had given the whole thing to the experts who know history, who know the real history, and such people have decided some of the things should be done in the modified in the glorification of some people.
Is there an attempt to keep the communal card alive ahead of elections in 2023? Let's debate.
I'll open the debate. Shazia Elmi, Xavier Rodriguez, Rajesh Pillai, Professor Sangeet Ragi on one side, and Syed Aslam, Abhishek Sudhir, Kapil Madan, and Syed Asad Abbas on the other side. Opening the debate with Rajesh Pillai versus Syed Asad Abbas. Rajesh Pillai, why is this now being made an issue? What is the real issue? Is the issue over the Salam Mangal Arati, which is performed to commemorate the visit of Tipu Sultan at the Sri Mokambika temple in Kollur? Is that the issue? Or is the issue over a chapter in a school textbook on Tipu Sultan, which some people feel glorifies Tipu Sultan? Is either one of these the issue? If both are the issue, if both are the issue, then my question is this, that for all these years, neither the chapter or the Salam Mangalarti ritual was an issue. So why has Tipu Sultan become an issue? Or are people making Tipu Sultan the issue? Yes, Rajesh, can you give me your view on this and some background, then we'll open it up.
Definitely. Thank you, Arnab. Let me start by telling you one thing. This is not an issue about a particular arati in a temple or something. It is. Please don't simplify the issue. The thing is that we have been prisoners of a conspiracy through which our historical perceptions were made after independence. That was done by left liberal historians from D.C. Kosambi, Romila Thapar, Irfan Habib, and all these ICHR narrative. That was our history. And we are so fundamentalist about our perceptions that we don't even like to look beyond that. We are afraid of facing the truth. So the BJP government in Karnataka, I believe that they are trying to rectify the mistake. They are not trying to change the history. They are not banning Tipu Sultan from textbooks. They are only trying to limit the glorification which has been done all these years. Tipu Sultan was a fighter. He fought the British. He must have even, I don't know about the Ardi thing which you mentioned, but I know that he has given donations to one particular temple, Sri Rangapattanam, I think. So those things were part of his strategy, because his father Hyder Ali, by hook and crook, he took over the kingdom from a Hindu king, and the kingdom was predominantly Hindu in faith, and all the people, they were so loyal to the Vodayar kings who were previously ruling the state. So Tipu and his father Hyder had to pacify the people. So giving donations to the temples, going to the temple, that was just part of the strategy, because wherever he went outside Mysuru, he has attacked the temples. He has killed thousands. He has converted 10,000s. And even in Kerala, let me tell you, the Nair women, men were killed or converted.
Sir, with all due respect, I come from the land of Karnataka, and allow me to make a point, sir. Rajesh ji, I heard you, sir. I heard you. Allow me a minute.
Please allow me to finish.
He has very strong views on this. He's getting very emotional about this. 1 minute. He's getting very emotional. Rajesh Pillai is getting very emotionally charged about this. I think you should let him complete. Yes, Rajesh.
Arnab, please. You go to Kodava villages there. You go to, he has even attacked Trichy. What he did do there? His own historian, one Kirmani, I think, his name is Kirmani, who came from Iran. He has written about Tipu Sultan being a sword of Islam, killing infidels. And Tipu himself, he has written a letter to Nizam, dreaming about Hindu free state, where Hindus are not there. All are converted or killed. And you are calling such a person.
So what you're saying is, 1 minute, let me get you right. What is being said here is basically this, that if you are going to glorify if you're going to glorify Tipu Sultan, you might appear to be deliberately provoking the Hindu community, which will feel that what he has done allegedly vis-a-vis the Hindu community is not being kept in perspective. That is, you see, Syed, you need to understand that, Syed Asad Abbas. I think you need to.
Certainly.
And I don't think you need to have a closed mind about whether Tipu Sultan indulged in forced conversions, because historians have written about it. Historians have written about it. That he said either convert or die. What did he say? Either convert or die.
Arnab, just...
Did he say either convert or die?
Okay, now allow me to counter.
No, 1 minute, Rajesh. Wait.
Yes,
did he say that?
He said,
allow me now.
How did he?
I think I heard you, sir. I heard you, sir. Allow me a minute's time, sir. With great respect, I ask you. Now, Rajesh, now let me come straight to the point. Sir, do you know that the President of India, Ramnath Kovind ji, was here at the Karnataka Assembly and he praised Tipu Sultan? Do you know that the BJP leaders, like the former Chief Minister, Shri Yediyurappa, has taken part in Tipu Jayanti celebrations? Not just him, R. Ashok, and also I can tell you Jagdish Shettar, who's been... So this is the duplicity and hypocrisy of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Also, let me tell you, in our Constitution, Chapter 16, Amendment of the 144, two freedom fighters are mentioned, Tipu Sultan and Rani Lakshmi Bai. Can you beat the land reforms of Tipu Sultan? Can you beat the agricultural reforms, the rocketry, the missile history? Let me quote my fellow Bangalorean and a celebrated historian, Vikram Sampath, who recently said on your show, Arnab, that history should be said the way it is. Shahjaji, I'll hear you, ma'am. Allow me 30 seconds, I'm done. Vikram Sampath, and I quote,
no, but 1 minute, Syed Abbas, Syed Asad Abbas.
Also, as a matter of fact,
is it not true? Is it not true? Is it not true that Padmanabha Menon? No, 1 minute. Is it not true that Padmanabha Menon, a historian in 1934, had reportedly noted that Tipu used to offer two choices to the people he attacked: convert or die? Is that true?
Now allow me to counter that. Allow me to counter that.
And the question will be, why pray to him in temples with
artis? I will take a fair point on this.
No. Why? No. Is it true or not? Don't counter. Don't counter for the sake of it. Is it true or not?
You need to allow me.
No, is it true or not? Shazia wants to come into the debate, Shazia.
Okay.
Shazia wants to come into the debate, allow her.
Shazia ji, 30 seconds. Okay.
No, I don't know 30 seconds, Shazia.
So, Syed Abbas, so
Shazia
while I...
jump right in. Shazia jump in. Shazia jumped into the debate. She's into the debate.
So my only appeal to everybody, including Syed, also to Syed, I understand you and Rajesh. No, I will allow you. You allow me as well some time. No, 20 seconds you allow me, my friend. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. You're wasting time. You've already wasted 20 seconds. Oh my. You don't even know what I'm going to say. You don't even know what I'm going to say. So I don't know. I'm not listening to you. When you're done, I will speak. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. You're repeating Yediyurappa. You're repeating yourself. It's not even a point. You're repeating yourself. You are repeating yourself. I'm not even, you don't even know.
Not celebrate Tipu Jayanti.
You're repeating yourself.
This is hypocrisy.
No, 1 minute.
This is duplicity.
No, 1 second.
Okay,
I have
so you just repeated
1 minute. I just want to tell you, viewers, I've just got footage coming in. I'm just speaking to my newsroom right now. I'm just letting my newsroom know. 1 minute. And while we are speaking, I've got some footage here. I've got some CCTV footage which has come in my hands of a suspected person who is hurling a petrol bomb on a petrol bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, we get Arawat Miraj on the story right now live with us. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to break out from this for a minute. If we have footage coming in, ladies and gentlemen, dramatic footage, exclusive footage of a person hurling a bomb, on the CRPF deployed near the State Bank of India at the main chowk, Sopore. Security forces have cordoned off the area. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this very, very closely. Take a look at this very, very closely. We have footage. Let's go back on the footage. Let's rewind. This is not the footage. We have actually got footage right here of the very point, of that very moment, when the bomb was hurled. Ladies and gentlemen, this is dramatic. This is not the piece of footage. Yeah, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. We need to go back on this footage. That person running away on the left-hand side is the person who's thrown the bomb. We need to look at how terrorist attacks happen in Kashmir. I need to get Arawat on the line, and I need to rewind this entire footage, Anand. We need to rewind the entire footage right to the beginning of the footage. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned on Republic. That person holding it, opening the bomb, hurling it. We need to go back. We need to rewind on that footage. Can we rewind on that footage? Arawat, are you there with us on the phone line? Ladies and gentlemen, a bomb being thrown and the footage has just been captured and the footage is here on Republic. Arawat Miraj, are you there? Arawat, our reporter. Arawat is not yet live with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is footage that has just come in. The second one is of the bomb being, of the fire being diffused. Can we have the footage right from the beginning, please, Anand? Can our production team just pull the footage right from the beginning? Ladies and gentlemen, look at that. Captured within there's a bomb being hurled right there at the CRPF, and someone who appears to be wearing a full camouflage is running away. Take a look at the footage very, very closely. That's someone who is completely covered in what appears to be a woman's dress, completely covered out there, throwing a bomb at the CRPF. Arawat, are you there? Arawat, aapko meri awaaz aa rahi hai? Arawat? Arawat is with us. Arawat? Arawat? I think I lost Arawat there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll come back when I have more details on it. Going back to the debate on Tipu Sultan, ladies and gentlemen, we're going back to Shazia. Shazia, we had to break out of this to show this footage which has just come in. But you were on a point on Tipu Sultan. Please continue. Let's go back to the Tipu debate. Yes.
Yes. So I will, and I want to say something on this as well, because the ticker says that there was a woman terrorist, so it could be a man wearing the niqab, so to speak, also, but that has yet to be verified. But anyway, coming back to this point now, Arnab, so nobody's taking away from the fact that when it comes to Tipu Sultan, whether it's the Navy or taking on the British Army or Treaty of Seringapatam, is all there for us to see. And all of that. But there are also facts about what happened to Iyengars, what happened to present-day Kurgis, who were the Kodawas of yesteryears, and what also happened to some Christians, you know. So those are also realities. So my only argument and my passionate appeal would be that while we are emotional about our past, let's also be emotional about our present and our future. That's one. Two, let us not make it so reductionist.
Madam,
you know, so Tipu Sultan, Muslim.
Yeah, so let me put it.
No, I'm not done yet, sir. I'm not done yet, sir. I'm not done yet, sir.
Let's look at the history. You cannot look at
No, I wasn't talking about you, sir. I was not even talking about you. I was not talking about you. You just jumped into the fray. I want to make another point, sir.
Let's not look at the history through the prism of one particular ideology. Let's not look at history through the prism of one particular ideology. You're talking about Tipu Sultan. Let me quote you.
Which ideology?
Tipu Sultan.
Which ideology? Which ideology?
When the Marathas desecrated the Sharda Peeth of Sringeri. I'll tell you, madam, I will tell you very interesting. Please listen to this. Please listen to this. It will be very interesting for you to know. It will be very interesting for you to know. When the Marathas attacked the Sharda Peeth of Sringeri, the Marathas attacked the Sharda Peeth of Sringeri, and I will tell you what, it is Tipu Sultan, the most secular king of that time. It is Tipu Sultan who reconstructed the Sharda Peeth of Sringeri.
No, 1 minute. Shazia, 1 minute. Let me open up to others. Let's get Xavier Rodriguez also on this. Let's get Xavier Rodriguez on this. Let's get Professor Sandeep Raghi on this. Who do I get on the debate? 1 minute. Oh my God. 1 minute. You want to talk about history? I want to talk about history also then. And I want to bring in Savio. I see your hand go up. I've got you and Sangeet Raghi out there. They want to talk about history. I also want to talk about history, and I want to ask them that is it a historical fact that on a Diwali evening, allow me to complete. Syed Aslam, relax. Yeah. Syed Aslam, first you relax, otherwise I will not speak. Yes. First you calm down and then relax and breathe. Understand. Look at the other side. On one Diwali evening, it's a historical fact that 700 Mandiyam Iyengars who congregated at the Narsingh Swami temple on the banks of the Kaveri, okay, at Srirangapatna town, capital of Tipu Sultan, were killed by Tipu's army. Is it true or not? I want Syed Aslam. Can I get Syed Aslam on the right, Anand? Syed Aslam, answer me. Syed Aslam and Abhishek Sudhir. Syed Aslam and Abhishek Sudhir. Who wants to take that?
I'm answering that.
Far from reality.
I'm answering that. Arnab, I'm answering that. That's absolutely far from reality. I will tell you what. Please, I would welcome you to Karnataka, and I'm sure that you visited Karnataka and Bangalore multiple times. I will take you to the forts of Tipu Sultan. I'll take you to the palace of Tipu Sultan. Every fort and every palace of Tipu Sultan has a temple in front of it. There is nothing to paint anybody communal. It's absolutely wrong. Come to Srirangapatna temple, fort, there is a temple. Come to Khalasipalayam fort, there is a temple. Come to the fort of Tipu Sultan in Khalasipalayam,
Okay, no.
there is a temple in front of that.
Is that an answer to my question?
Yes.
Is that an answer to my question? Viewers, can I come in on the screen?
Well,
is that an
course,
answer to
it
my
is far
question?
from
Can I just come in on the
reality.
screen? Is that an answer to my question?
I am telling you
Is that an
very,
answer to my
very
question?
clearly, it is
I believe
far
not.
from reality.
I believe
As
no.
soon as
Is that
the
an answer to
BJP
my
comes
question?
to power,
Sorry.
as soon as the BJP comes to power,
Syed Aslam.
definitely I have
Syed
answered
Aslam. 1
it
minute.
is
1 minute.
far from
1 minute.
reality.
1 minute.
It is
A
far
minute, my
from
friend.
reality.
A minute, my
The
friend. I do
massacre
not
of
need.
Iyengar
1 minute, my
is
friend.
far from
1 minute, my
reality.
friend. Let me respond to you. Will you please? No, 1 minute. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. 1 minute. I want to tell you, Syed Aslam, thank you very much for your invitation, but I do not need your invitation to come to Bangalore. I love Bengaluru. I've been to Bengaluru many times. My family members have served in the army in Bengaluru, right? My father's Madras Sappers is stationed right in the heart of Bengaluru. My father was in the army. Madras Sappers is based right in the heart of Bengaluru, my friend. Okay, so I have launched my channel from an event in Bengaluru. So please don't need your invitation. But I'm asking you one thing. Did he answer my question, Savio? My question was, were 700 Mandya Mayangars who congregated in the Narsim Swami temple on the banks of the Kaveri in Srirangapatna town?
Far from reality. It's far from reality. That's not the truth at all.
Brutality of Tipu Sultan. The brutality of Tipu Sultan has been covered for so long. The brutality of Tipu Sultan has been covered for so long. If there is good, there has also been bad. Why are we shying away from the bad? Why are we shying away from the brutality? If truth has to be truth, then tell the whole truth. Tipu Sultan did kill Hindus. Tipu Sultan did kill Hindus. You're not accepting the truth. You're not accepting the truth. If you talk about the good, please talk about the bad. If you talk about the good, please talk about the bad. Tipu Sultan was involved in conversions. Tipu Sultan was involved in murdering innocent Hindus. Tipu Sultan was involved in having atrocities against our people. So Tipu Sultan has good and Tipu Sultan has bad. Stop glorifying the bad. Stop glorifying the bad. Accept the bad for what it is.
Syed Aslam responding hard on this hot debate this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
By only showcasing
You cannot read history through the prism of one particular ideology. You need to read about Tipu Sultan. He's the first king to rebel against the He's the first king to rebel against the British.
Savio also the debate.
He's the first king to launch
against our Hindu people. They converted us. They went with us with vicious behavior. So stop hiding the brutality. Stop hiding the brutality. Tipu Sultan was not a saint.
Syed Aslam is on the debate, ladies and gentlemen. On this debate, there is a lot of obviously. Okay, don't attack, don't abuse.
It is only when BJP comes
don't
to
attack.
power. It is only when BJP comes to power.
Syed Aslam,
they
listen.
try to communalize.
Syed Aslam,
They want to
Syed Aslam.
sacrifice the education also now.
No. Who's communalizing Tipu Sultan? Who's making it an issue? Who's making it an issue?
Not a saint.
Who's making it an issue?
He was not a saint.
A king needs
But my
to be
question
looked
is
as
why
a
the
king.
my question is Savio.
Any king will be brutal to expand his.
He was a brutal king. He was a brutal king. He killed our Hindus.
Any king will be brutal to expand his kingdom. And nobody will take a rose and expand
so
the
you're
kingdom.
accepting he was
My friend,
brutal.
I want to tell you,
You are
if you want to
accepting he was
expand your
brutal.
kingdom,
That
you
means he
have
killed
to
the
be
Hindus.
brutal.
Accept
Nobody
it.
will take a rose and
Accept
expand
it.
the kingdom.
Accept
You
it that he
will
killed
not
our
do
Hindus.
that.
Accept it that he killed our
If you
Hindus.
invade some other kingdom, if you invade some other kingdom, you don't go with the rose. If you invade some other kingdom, you don't go with the rose. You have to wage a war.
Okay, 1 minute. A minute. I need to understand this. Now, on the politics of it, my question is, why does this issue become an issue before every election? You know, because Tipu Sultan has been a bit of a simmering issue. Yes, Kapil, 1 sec. Kapil, before you come. Tipu Sultan, you see, Sangeet Ragi and Kapil Madan and Abhishek have not spoken, has been a simmering issue. But the way it explodes, it seems to me almost, Mr. Ragi, that there is a need for a issue that creates a communal polarization in Karnataka. You know, we just finished with the hijab controversy. And I'm telling you, let's remember the pictures during the hijab controversy. And do we need this all over again? Do we need these kind of protests all over again? Do we need Hindu and Muslim protests all over again? Do we need people out on the streets claiming? No, let me show the pictures. And my question to everyone tonight is, do we need a repeat of on the streets declaration of religious affiliation? I'm asking you, viewers, can Anand play the pictures once again? And I'm asking you tonight, do we need this all over again? Do we need communal polarization all over again? We just finished with the hijab controversy. Do we need a repeat of people protesting on religious lines in Karnataka or anywhere else all over again? Sangeet Ragi, yes, Sangeet Ragi. Yes, please.
Yeah, Arnab, you asked a very important question, that why this kind of politics is going on. In fact, when did it start? This is the basic question. It started from 2015 onward, when the Congress party was looking for a Muslim icon in the state of Karnataka to polarize the Muslim vote bank against the JDS and other political formations in the state. So it tried to project him as a freedom fighter and at the same time a secular ruler of Mysore. So it was here that the problem arose. Earlier, there was no much controversy about it. That's a fine. That he was a. That's not a. It is not a surprise to know that he was a brutal king. He killed innocent Hindus, not only the Hindus but also the Catholics in his estate. He converted thousands and thousands of Hindus, and by force. So he was not a secular ruler. A secular ruler was being portrayed as a bigot was being projected or portrayed by the Congress party as a secular ruler. It was here that the problem arose, and it was a kind of a historiography that the left-leaning historians and it suited them and also the Congress party. And that is why they started projecting him as a big ruler, as an iconic figure in the state of Karnataka. And when the Hindus came out with the alternative narratives, that he was not a person who can be portrayed or who can be, epitomized as a secular ruler, because he was
allow me to make my point.
Hindus. That's the problem. That's why the modern Indian history showed why the history of Karnataka should be portrayed. Portraying Tipu Sultan as an iconic figure.
I have a question for Savio. Savio's enthusiasm was going on the seventh sky. So I just have a question. He basically asked that, Hindus were being killed. I have a very, very basic question, and I will jog Savio's memory lane a bit before 6 months only, not 50 years, not 70 years. जो अजय मिश्रा के टैनी ने जिन पे गाड़ियां चढ़ाई, वो हिंदू थे कि मुस्लिम थे? Savio, you want to talk about Hindu-Muslim? Why don't you talk about that? And let me also ask another question here. Was Mahatma Gandhi a Hindu or not?
My friend.
Just answer that. Was Mahatma Gandhi Hindu or not? Who killed Mahatma Gandhi? Why should not there be a chapter on that? Since you want to talk about the killings, why can't there be a chapter on Godse? Now, you please tell me. You will not. I know you will not. You have a political compulsion. You will talk about the particular kind of killings only. You will not talk. You will not.
You answer the question. You stick to the point.
Should be
Was
shown.
brutal?
Why don't
was
we talk
Tipu
about
Sultan brutal or not? Was Tipu Sultan brutal or not? Was he against the Hindus or not? Was he against the Hindus or not? Was he against the Hindus or not?
On killing of Mahatma Gandhi? Should not there be a chapter? You will not answer.
You're repeating yourself. I want Abhishek on the debate. I feel there's some sense of denial I'm experiencing here. I feel there's a bit of denial going on out here. 1 minute, Savio and Kapil Madan, please ceasefire. I'm seeing a sense of denial here right now. I'm seeing serious denial going on right here right now. I'm seeing this turn political. Yes, Shazia? Shazia is Abhishek. Yeah, Shazia, what are you saying? Then Abhishek will respond.
No, it's just not. It's not just denial. He's trying to divert because he's embarrassed. He can't answer. So he's trying to change the topic and bring it back to whatever he wants to talk about. The fact is that he knows the topic. He knows he has not. He doesn't have an answer because there is clarity on records where Tipu Sultan is concerned on conversions and on forcible conversions. And I said it earlier, and that is a fact. So when you glorify a person, there are communities which get hurt.
Is the BJP?
Which is why the Karnataka
is the BJP for? Is the BJP also Shazia?
We will not glorify.
Shazia.
We will keep the chapters.
Shazia, but is the BJP also? But is the BJP also on the hunt for an issue to play the Hindu versus Muslim card on?
You tell me if the government of the day is saying that do not glorify, we keep the chapters, keep them factual, do not glorify, and the exaggerated parts, let them be, tone it down. It does not add to removal of history or changing of the history of history. But if you want to do away with some aspects which are unpleasant to you, and you want to sugarcoat them or whitewash them, then it's not correct. Because let's do right by history. That's all.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. It is not a Hindu versus Muslim issue.
Abhishek.
Talk about right.
Yeah, I got your point. I got your point. Now, Abhishek, just 1 minute here. You see, the SSLC exams have begun after a High Court verdict on the hijab issue, right? And now there are revised attempts to communalize a call for the revision of a school curriculum into a religious issue. And I want to know what your take is on what Education Minister of Karnataka, B.C. Nagesh, has said. He has said, Rajesh, please come into the debate. This is an interesting part. He has said, if any proof is available, he has said, exact words, if any proof is available for the title Lion of Mysuru given to Tipu Sultan, then the chapter will continue to be called Lion of Mysuru.
Tiger, not lion.
Otherwise, no,
tiger, not lion.
as far as I know, as far as I know, the title is Lion of Mysuru in the chapter.
It's the tiger, not lion.
Now, tiger or lion. Now, if there is any historical, proof for it,
we have tigers.
It will be retained. If there is any historical proof for it, it will be retained. If there is no historical or documentary proof for it, then that title will have to be excluded. I think it makes sense. Otherwise, it's pure glorification.
Can I speak for a minute now? I just want 1 minute. I've been patient.
Yeah.
I belong to the very same community whose members were slaughtered by Tipu Sultan on that fateful Diwali night. I belong to that community. I belong to Karnataka. I am a Hindu from Karnataka. Tipu Sultan had his flaws, he had his faults. But what we were taught growing up was that Tipu, despite his flaws and his faults, fought the British, fought for Karnataka, fought for Mysore. If you want to go back into history, today you have the Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia, who comes from a dynasty of traitors who betrayed Rani Jhansi and colluded with the British. Today remove him as minister. Why is he Civil Aviation Minister? Jayaji Scindia betrayed Rani Jhansi and led to her death. Why don't you remove Jyotiraditya Scindia if you want to go back into history? Do not go back into history. Do not open the wounds of the past. Live in the present. Stop communalizing. The election in Karnataka is 1 year away. The BJP knows
I'm not going back into history.
And that's why they're doing this.
No, 1 minute. Abhishek. Now the question here, Rajesh, is this. The question, Rajesh, is this. And this point goes. You are from the community. He says, I'm from the community. And I say forgive and move on. The question is, there will be others who will ask, Rajesh, that did Tipu Sultan destroy, is it true that he destroyed as many as 8,000 temples? Is it true that 40,000 Kodavas were killed, right? After they participated in a peace meet. And did he also destroy many churches, about 25 churches? Are these relevant questions? Are these relevant questions? Rajesh is back on the debate. Rajesh and Abhishek. Rajesh and Abhishek.
Arnab, he was mentioning about Jyotiraditya Scindia and all. So that is like, punishing Tipu Sultan's descendants for what he did. So that is an absurd, sort of argument. We are not talking about punishing
that is what you're doing.
Descendants for the
according to you, every Muslim is Tipu Sultan's descendant.
We are not.
According to you, everybody is Aurangzeb's descendant.
No, please.
Every Muslim is responsible for Aurangzeb.
No, we are saying that the glorification of Tipu Sultan should stop. There is nothing to be glorified. There is nothing to be glorified about Tipu Sultan. Since I am the only person in this panel, since I am the only person. No, let me complete. Don't try to interfere. Let me complete. I am the only person
You don't blame every
in this
Muslim
panel.
for what Tipu Sultan did. You don't blame every Muslim for Aurangzeb did. You don't blame every Muslim for what Muhammad Ali Jinnah did.
Has he?
Huh?
No, Sangeet Ragi is on the debate. I don't think that's the case. Sangeet Ragi. I don't think that's the case.
The mentality. That is the mentality of
Sangeet Ragi has said this in the past. Sangeet Ragi has said this in the past. Yes, Sangeet Ragi.
Nobody is celebrating the forefathers of Scindias, number one. In fact, the history book is truthful to the role played by Scindias. Nobody is celebrating his role. Similarly, what Tipu Sultan did to Hindus, he massacred Hindus, converted Hindus, destroyed temples, destroyed churches. Suppose that a murderer, suppose that a rapist is also involved in beneficiary activities to the other person, does it mean that he should be celebrated? He should be celebrated as an icon of the state. That does mean
that... quick. Okay, you made your point. Say this on the debate.
Now quickly making my point.
With a quick revamp.
Okay, Sangeet Ragi ji, if Tipu Sultan killed the Hindus, if Tipu Sultan was anti-Hindu, why are your BJP leaders celebrating Tipu Jayanti? Yediyurappa, R. Ashok, Jagdish Shekhar, they have been chief ministers.
Shazia, what pictures are those? What are the pictures you're showing? I can't know. What are the pictures you're showing?
So you're calling for contradictions. So that just shows the contradictions. That just shows that BJP does not have an agenda. That just goes on to say, again you're repeating yourself, my dear friend. You're not getting it, my dear friend. That's why. That is the point I'm making. You're again asking the same question. You don't get it, my friend. You really need to work on yourself and your powers of comprehension.
Okay, we're going to breaking news coming in from Kashmir, from support. Full frame on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, full frame on your screen. Ending this debate because the pictures just came in. Full frame on your screen. And Arawat Mehraj is with us. And Zeenat is with us. She's our Srinagar bureau chief. And Arawat is joining us from Sopore. Who do I have live first? Arawat is with us from Sopore, where the attack happened. Arawat, meri awaaz aa rahi hai. Tell us about this. What is being seen in this footage? Arawat. Can we rewind the footage to the beginning, please? Yes, not this part, not this chunk. The previous one, please, where the footage is clear. That also, even this one can be pulled back a little bit. Arawat, can you tell us what is being seen in the CCTV footage?
जी, जो आप ये सीसीटीवी फुटेज जो एक्सेस किया है रिपब्लिक मीडिया नेटवर्क ने एक्सक्लूसिव, इसमें आप देख रहे हैं किस तरह से एक महिला जो कि हिजाब लगाकर आई और बिल्कुल जैसे ही वो मेन एंट्री के पास जहां से इंटर होते हैं सीआरपीएफ कैंप के अंदर, वहां पर वो महिला आती है और एक बैग से एक पेट्रोल बम निकालती है। जैसे आप क्लियरली इस सीसीटीवी फुटेज से देख सकते हैं किस तरह से वहां पे उसने निकाला और थ्रो किया डायरेक्ट सीआरपीएफ कैंप के अंदर। उसके बाद वहां से वो चल बसी, जो कि ये मेन इलाका है सोपोर टाउन का, जिसे मेन चौक इलाका कहते हैं, जो कि एसबीआई एटीएम के पास में। जी अर्नब।
जो ये footage है in which I was just telling our producers out there that if the footage can be brought to the beginning of the shot, if you go to the beginning of the shot, then you will actually see, Zeenat, that there is this person. It seems to be a lady. I don't know. She's wearing this whole dress, right? And then she moves in. She lights the bomb and then throws it towards the CRPF. Towards the CRPF people who are posted there. So it's all captured on camera, Zeenat.
Yes, Arnab, everything has been captured on camera. Now we see the technology has made the life of particularly J&K police very easy, because as per the sources within the police department, they're telling me the woman belongs to Baramulla district of North Kashmir, and she has done such kind of attacks in past also. And now J&K police, particularly Baramulla district police along with Sopore division, have launched a hunt to nab that lady who carried this attack, because she was a burqa clad woman carrying a grenade, and she went close to the CRPF bunker near, and she is taking this grenade out from her bag and trying to hurl the grenade towards the CRPF, although no injury has been reported in the incident. But this again a trend coming up in the Kashmir Valley, where the terrorists are now taking the help of the woman. Yes, she's a woman OGW, overground worker of a terror outfit, where she is being seen carrying an attack. She takes the grenade out from the bag and hurls towards the CRPF, because usually we see that such kind of deployment in the evening, because we have seen the North Kashmir quite active with the terrorist number, particularly if we talk about the Sopore division of the North Kashmir. So in Sopore we are seeing a trend coming up again, where the women are being used by the terror outfits to carry the grenades. Overall, we see the anti-terror operations launched by Jammu Kashmir police with the army every time, and most of the terror outfits, particularly we talk about the Lashkar-e-Toiba, Pakistan-based terror outfit in Kashmir, they have received body blow in the last couple of years, and most of the terror commanders have been neutralized. Now, fearing that they will lose more their terror commanders, now the terrorists are opting for the another
this
trend,
picture
using again
is
the
from
OGW, the couriers as a woman.
This picture is from this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Pictures from Sopore, and reporting there, Zeenat is reporting out there, and with her supporting that piece of reporting live from Sopore is Arawat Mehraj. And finally, ladies and gentlemen,